Your tests are all green, but is the page actually working? We'll give GitHub Copilot a real browser and let it find out, all driven from Visual Studio Code. Let's jump right in. We'll start with the sample provided in the description, with GitHub Copilot already signed in. To follow along, you're going to need the Java Development Kit, the extension pack for Java, the Spring Boot extension pack, all installed here. Copilot needs browser control tools to test this to-do apps page through a real browser. So we're going to open the extensions view from the activity bar. We're going to search for the Playwright MCP extension. So we're going to click it, and before installing, we're going to verify the publisher and select install. If you get a query to trust the server, click trust. And we're going to wait to see it is running. With the browser tools in place, we're going to look at the page elements they're going to target. So in index.html, the input, the add button, every row, and every delete button all carry stable test IDs. And each checkbox builds an accessible toggle label from the to-do's title. These IDs identify the exact controls without depending on visual styling. Before we drive them from the browser, we need to confirm the existing tests still passed. We're going to open the testing view and select Run All Tests. The unit and integration tests take a moment, and we can see that every test shows us passing. These tests establish that the service and Spring Webflow work underneath the page, but they don't click through the page the way a user would. For that, the browser tools need a live application. So we're going to find Spring Boot MCP demo in the Spring Boot dashboard and select Run. Startup takes a few seconds, and then the app shows as running in port 8080. The app is live. So now we can check that Playwright is ready. In Copilot Chat, we're going to select Agent Mode and open the Tools Picker. The Playwright tools discovered during installation are listed and enabled. So we're going to close the picker, and now Copilot can actually control a browser, but it still needs clear steps and a way to prove each one worked. We'll ask Copilot to open the local app and verify it's titled. Add verify the browser flow, find that exact row, complete it, and verify its checkbox. Then delete it and verify the text is gone. The prompt specifies both the actions and the assertions. So we'll select send. If prompted, we'll review the tool name and arguments before allowing it. Copilot can then run it through the browser as we watch. The Playwright browser has opened the Java to-do demo at localhost 8080. Copilot fills the input with verify the browser flow and selects add. The exact row is now on the page, so Copilot targets its checkbox and not another item. After the toggle, the checkbox is checked, and deleting the row makes the title disappear. That's the journey. Now let's look at the checks it actually ran back in chat. We'll review the completed tool calls rather than trusting only what we just watched in the browser. The trace shows Playwright added Java to-do demo, added the exact title, saw the checkbox was checked, and then deleted the row and found no match in text. These checks prove the page reached each required state, so the test is finished. We'll close the Playwright browser window and return to the Spring Boot dashboard. Then we'll select Stop for the Spring Boot MVC demo and confirm its running indicator clears. The application is shut down while Playwright remains installed in the Visual Studio Code user profile for future chat sessions. And there it is. We connected Playwright to GitHub Copilot through the Model Context Protocol and had Copilot test the Spring Boot app in a real browser, all driven from Visual Studio Code. Combined with the unit and integration tests, that gives us confidence in both the code and the experience a user actually sees. What browser workflow would you ask Copilot to test in your own app? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching and happy building.